Hello everyone. This video is a total different topic. I'm going to talk about people from New York. I know people from New York have been stereotypically wronged uh, in so many ways. People think the people from New York are rude, they talk loud. The same stereotype. The same stereotype that people have for Nigerians. I think it's the same thing with New York. So I'm going to clarify something for someone who have been living in New York, who have been living in America. I lived in New York, but not all. The whole 20 years. I lived in America for 20 years now, and I will tell you the best friends that I have ever made in America. If I think is the right English word, the best friends I ever have in America are from New York, whether they were born in New York or they lived in New York, born in somewhere else and grew up in New York or lived in New York. So, but in general, I have lived in New York, Florida, Philadelphia. I have stayed briefly in Maryland. I have visited other states, but in all, I will differentiate all those places that I just mentioned and tell you why New York is best. One, when I first came to New York, I met a Haitian guy. He's Haitian American, cool guy. We work together. From there we become friends. He comes to my house. I never been to his house, but he came to my house. We hang out, we talk, we cool. Then I moved to Florida. The difference between Florida and New York is that everything is calculative. They don't warm up to you as long as if you're not from their culture, because the prominent culture there is the Haitian, Jamaican, Cuban, Puerto Ricans. If you're not from any of those cultural things, people don't really welcome you. Their friendship with you is always on the surface. But that's not the same with New York. New York is straight up. If they cool with you, they cool with you. They don't even want you to. They don't even judge you based on maybe let me give him some time, figure him out, or something. No. If you can talk, if you're expressive, a New Yorker will be down with you. Then he will figure out that just be communicative. You make friends in New York easily. So Philadelphia, um the same thing. No, it's not the same. Here in Philadelphia, making friends here is also calculative. The only thing that I like Philadelphia for is if you are stranded in Philadelphia, somebody will help you. Somebody that you don't even know. Like spontaneous help is one thing I like about Philadelphia. So maybe that's why they call it city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. So that's one thing. But to make friends here too is similar to Florida, South Florida. But when it comes to spontaneous, somebody helping you out of the blue, you don't know the person. This is big in Philly. I give Philly a plus for that. But overall, to make one-on-one friendship, New York is the best. I lived in New York. My When I moved to New York, make the Haitian friends and other friends too, but he was the closest. Then I moved to Florida. I find it hard making good friends. After what I went to Florida to do didn't work, I came back to New York. Within a couple of months, I came to New York. I met a good friend too. He's Chinese guy, New York guy, New York through and through. I remember when I moved to Philly, I told him that I'm doing a housewarming party. Can he come? He said sure. He got on a bus and came to New York, came to Philadelphia. This is a friend that I haven't known up to a year. Like he have things he have to do. Like his girl just did the birthday. The day I told him that, he's okay. Okay, he's gonna finish the birthday and see if he's bringing his girl with him to visit me. But if not, he will come by himself. And he did come by himself. I appreciate that. That's New York thing. So I showed him around Philly a little bit, and then he went back to New York. But I don't have never made a friend out of New York that can do those things to you. You know, you are friends. I tell you, you're my friend. I moved out of state. I tell you to visit me out of state. For my housewarming party, all that stuff. But he did it. So Every friends that I made in New York have been a plus. Even a female friend, too. When it comes to female friends, New York and South Florida is the same. Their women tend to be nicer than their men. No, their women are nice too, but it's just that New York, both their men and women are nice. But in Florida, women are only nice, their men are more calculative. So my best friend in New York, for in a female perspective, was a lady called Diane. Diane. I almost call her last name. I'm not gonna call her last name. She's a very good sweetheart. She's a very good friend. We could have been more than just friends. At least I owe her a date, but I didn't give it to her. Looking back, she wanted it, and it never happened. And the reason is because she was actually tripping for somebody that I know we used to work together with. She was into that guy, but I think it was a phase. When that phase, the guy never gave him that attention that she wanted. She focused on me. So to that, I felt like, yeah. So, but regardless, I should have at least matched the energy that she was matching. Then, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. She came to my house, you know, help me with some business that I wanted to pull up then. Not financially, she just because I wanted a model. She came in, help out. If she's watching this video, she know that I appreciate her. I will always remember her. She's a good girl, New Yorker. No bullshit, no gimmick, nothing. Sweetheart to the core. At least I would owe her just a date, a coffee date. But I never gave her that. So I'm happy where I am. I'm married, everything is good. But looking back, this is more to expect. I tell you guys how good New York people are. So friends, both male and female side that I made from New York are good people. You just look beyond the surface of yeah, the loud talking and other stuff. Look beyond it, and then be communicative. Don't even try to show that you're real or not. New Yorkers will figure that themselves. They just want you to be communicative. If you can communicate, that's all you need, and you make friends in New York easily. You can't say the same thing outside New York. Outside New York, to make friends, people need to give you. They slowly warm up to you. They try to calculate and New Yorkers just if you just can communicate, boom, you make friends in New York very easy. So New Yorkers, I know you're getting a bad rap, so I'm making this video to tell you guys I understand and I got you guys, and I'll forever be a New Yorker. And fun fact, I was born in New York, but I grew up in Nigeria. Came back to America when I was in my 20s. So I'm New York, not even by heart, for real, for real. So, and all the negative stereotype people label on New York is something that I would like to push back on. Will I live in New York? I don't know, unless if I become rich, because I don't want to do Brooklyn, Bronx, all that stuff. No, I want to live in Manhattan, or one of the sky high-rise building. Hopefully, if God give me the money, I'll live there with my family or so. So, yeah, that's the video, man. Shout out to New York, guys. If you are from New York and you understand what I just said, uh, hit the comment section. Tell me, add something to this video. Bye bye.